Tonight is the sharing event for our Census project. We're calling tonight a bit of a live mood board of the project that's happened so far. Since January, we have been working with the community, different elements of the community on different creative projects, history events. We've been working with Lily Lane Primary School, with Sydney Jones Court. We've been running history sessions in the community, and tonight is a big culmination of all of that for our project Census.
This night for us is important because what we see on show today informs what our performance will be, which is really exciting.
Yeah.
Making a show about Moston, representing other working class areas, and being able to just see all that alive will really help to inform us what the show is going to be. It's been really good to deliver the project in Moston because it's been great to meet with groups that we already knew existed in the area, but also meet new groups and meet new individuals and locals that live in the area, to ask them their thoughts about Moston and to also share history and findings that we found out with them. It always creates quite a buzz, doesn't it?
Yeah, and the interesting thing about this project is that we're looking at the history of Moston right the way through the years to help inform what Moston is now. So the thing that we all have in common with everybody we're speaking to is that they're all living in Moston now, and it's how that history and how we can find parallels between things that happened in the past, people who did live here and people who live here now, and just try and get a sense of community from all of that. We did a call out for local artists to create a piece based on the history and the research that we've been doing about the area, and 3 of those artists are here tonight and they've done some incredible things. We've got a poet, we've got a singer-songwriter, and we've got an amazing artist, and the 3 of them together are so talented, and I'm looking forward to sharing their work with the audience that come today as well.
We're all kind of on the same page about where we come from, about what we want to achieve, about our feelings about coming from working class backgrounds, and it's been really supportive throughout the entire journey, and it's just been really collaborative, and they've just kind of let me be the artist that I want to be. I was the first in my family to go to university, and I grew up on a council estate in Harper Hay. So that leads quite nicely to the piece that I've wrote, which is called Harper Hay, the worst place in England. So that's a question, not a statement. And it's challenging the ideas of preconceptions that people have of Harper Hay. And there was an article in 2007 written by the Manchester Evening News, which is kind of what the piece is based off. And it made quite a lot of negative comments about the area, which we've never really let go of that stigma.
I'm writing a poem today that explores, I guess, the ideas of what other people might think about Moston and Harper Hay compared to my own. So I've lived around here my entire life, and speaking to different people, you do get that vibe that they kind of look down on you. So I guess it's a piece about expressing how I feel and how I believe everyone else should feel about Moston and Harper Hay.
For me, in Moston Lane was just the ideal choice because it's the centre really of Moston. So I went down there a few times. I just took a picture of what was the most Moston-esque scene, and I painted that. So it took a long time to get the intricate detail. I work quite, I suppose, photographically with my paintings, or as much so as I can do. And yeah, and the results are sweat, blood and tears are up on the easel over there.
One of my highlights for this project, again, going back to just meeting and being in the room with people and thinking creatively, but also just sharing stories. We love sitting down and listening to people, and that's really forming what the show will be, and that's dead exciting for now, us to think about being in a rehearsal room, creating characters out of the people we've met, and also the historical figures that we've been reading up about as well.
It's been really nice to have tonight as a conclusion of this first stage, because as we go into creating the theatre show and getting it on its feet in the next stage, we can really start to pull all of that material together, see what creative methods we can use to turn that into what will be a theatre show.